All right. So, do you have somebody in particular you're wanting to connect with today?
Not really. I
So
don't think so.
I got a grandma coming through that's really excited to talk to you.
Okay.
So I feel like this is on maternal side.
Okay.
Is grandma or great grandma?
I knew my great grandma more than my
The grandma
grandma.
both are passed, right?
What?
Both are passed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, I was thinking your grandmother was alive. From our previous reading before, I was thinking your grandmother was alive. So, see, that's what I get for trying to remember. Trying to remember all of the
Okay.
facts. So, okay, so yeah, this is grandma coming through. She's like, I am not, I am not the great grandma. So she is kind of like I want to find a word other than the only one I can think of, and I can't. It's like prominent. That's a better word. Like a prissy type energy, just like like confident in her air about herself, and like I'm here and I don't take any shit. Like
Yeah.
that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up from her. So she's showing me she's showing me some wildflowers.
Okay. I don't remember ever meeting her, so it's hard for me to have any memories
Mm,
of her.
okay. So you wouldn't have any memories of her.
I was very, very young when she passed.
Okay. So were there times when you would go out and like dance in a field of wildflowers?
I mean, we would pick dandelions a lot.
Just picking dandelions. She's
Hmm.
showing me a field of wildflowers, and then she's showing me them bundled up. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, that just got real deep real quick. So the what she just showed me was that the bundle of flowers that she was holding, they then began to dry and wilt and fade and become just like brush, really
Hmm.
dry, like they had been dried from the sun. And then they caught fire and they began to smoke, and the smoke, it stunk. It stunk really bad. And as they burned, she said, that's what I feel when I look at Kate right now, because I feel like she's let her wild nature, her passionate energy start to dry up and be burned. And I
Hmm.
want her to return to the fiery, passionate individual that she's supposed to be. You've been struggling with depression lately.
I think, yeah, or just I've been just extremely bored with life, I guess, how I've described it to like my therapist and everything.
Yeah.
So,
She's really saying like you need to go back to what those passions are, those desires that are deep down within. What is it that sets your soul on fire? Pursue that, because you're going to remain bored and discontented in life as long as you're not walking out your life's purpose.
hmm.
And you think too small. She says, you think too small. You need to think on a grander scheme, and don't be afraid to reach out and make connections. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for insight or for sponsorship or for mentorship.
Hmm.
Don't be afraid to ask those that you admire for help, because they got there because they learned something that you haven't yet learned. And most people are willing to mentor someone.
Mm-hmm.
So reach out, make those connections. She says, when you do that, that's when you're going to find what really vibes with your soul and what really resonates and makes you want to get up in the morning and want to face the day and want to put yourself together and go out into the world and not just sit in your thoughts. She says, you spend a lot of time in your thoughts, just rethinking and reanalyzing and questioning the underlying things. And she says that is not helping. It's not bringing you the peace that you desire. So if that's not working, what does work? Do you do meditation?
We talked about this the last time. I've been trying to,
Okay.
but not as much as I should
Okay.
be.
Okay. She's saying if you'll get into that, that will help you. That's going to help you heal and help you process. And you think that you can process quickly because you feel like you're going through quite a lot of things pretty quickly. But the things that you can process at a deeper level and at a much faster pace is when you're in that meditative state and you're surrendered to the divine flow, because then it allows it to come in and wash away things much quicker and much simpler than it would be if we were doing it in our own strength. So she's saying surrender to the flow. Surrender to the flow. And she says, you may not have known me growing up, but I've always known you. I've always known you. And she's very adamant that you pursue your passions, because what makes your heart swell is what you should be doing. Nothing else is ever going to satisfy that. So you might as well dream big, make those connections, and get in the game. Stop self-limiting beliefs. They're just talking amongst themselves. Am I missing things? I saw several comments go.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing that I focus on these days, and I don't really do much, is like working out. And then now I'm prepping for our transfer.
So you're fixing to move?
No, our embryo transfer.
Oh, the embryo transfer. I'm like, fixing to move?
Sorry.
Military transfer. I'm like, wait a second, what? And that's May 15th?
May 5th.
May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Yep. I was thinking about that the other day. I kept saying, I was praying for you the other day, but I kept saying I couldn't remember who it was. I said, there's the Cinco de Mayo baby, and I'm praying for that one. So we've been praying for you in this house as well. But I can't connect with who that was. Y'all know I don't carry stories with me all the time, but I love you so much and I love connecting with you. But I can't remember everything. So
yeah. So I think that's what happened last time, is my my brain takes on so much of that, and I obsess about it, and then once it happens, then I obsess even more. So yeah. I need to get back into hobbies and stuff like that.
Focus on trying meditation. Try it for 7 days. Do a 7-day, every day mindfulness meditation. Do a guided meditation, however long you feel is necessary or comfortable. If you want to start with 1 minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15, those are all great zones. Start there. Do it for 7 days and see what happens. See how things shift. Remember that when you're in meditation, it's not that you're thinking over things. You're literally trying to not focus on the thoughts at all. We're not grasping onto them. They are clouds in the sky, and we're letting them just pass on by. And whatever waves of emotion come, we allow the wave to come, and we allow the wave to recede. We don't take any of it on. And that's how those things are going to be washed away. Washed away. You carry so much power and you don't even realize it. Like, I can just see the warrior within, but I see the mundane, bored discontented human being that is here in front of me. And so what I want to see is you channel that inner strength. Ask your guides, ask your spirit, ask higher self, God, whatever you believe in, and say, help me. Help me to understand what I need to do. Open the doors that need to be open and close the doors that need to be closed. Make it abundantly clear. Show me the path to walk through. Give me confirmation in my spirit. Help me trust my intuition more. Help me process these pains. Help me overcome these things. And they'll do it. They'll meet you there instantly. It's not like you have to wait. It's not like you have to prove yourself. It's not like you have to earn it. Instantly. Help is available to you instantly. I think that's the key to your transformation, your next level up, is you getting out of your head space, out of your heart space, and into your soul space.
Okay.
That's where you've got to get in here, where you feel like you're really just setting back and you're looking at your life as an illusion. You know, it's that this is the matrix and this is an experience. And I'm here to learn lessons. So what is it that me and God need to work out here so that I can then act it out accordingly in my human body, in my human experience, to fully live out my highest potential?
Yep.
They'll show you. They're like, be ready, because the signs are going to start flying. Signs are going to start flying. Eagles is going to be a sign for you. You might look up eagle spirit animals.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I missed it. 5 minutes. Obsessing is stressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, obsessing and stressing. That's exactly right. And that's what we feed. And so we have to realize the power of our mind. And when our mind is constantly ruminating over something, that we're manifesting that. Like our words create. So even then, when we think about it, overthink it, and then we pick up the phone and we call our best friend, or we pick up the phone and we call our brother or sister or cousin or parents or, you know, kids, whatever. And we start, oh, I missed that comment a long time ago. Okay, 2 minutes left. So whenever we do that, then we start to manifest those things because we've spoken it, and we are made in God's image, which means we are creators. We are co-creators of our own story. So if we're not intentional about where our thoughts go and what our words say, we end up manifesting the very thing that we despise, that we hoped we would never get. So stop saying I'm bored. Stop saying I'm discontented. Start saying I find what ignites the passion within me. I operate at my highest potential. Affirmations. You need to do some affirmations. You need to look yourself in the mirror until you believe it and say it over and over. And you honestly need to look in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself and how beautiful you are too. I feel like
I've been trying to do affirmations more.
Good.
Telling myself that I am loved by others and myself.
Yes.
It's not all about others. So I'm working on it.
So instead of saying and myself, because that's still kind of separating you from yourself, I would say I am loved by me, or I love me and others love me. I love me and others love me. I like that one.
Okay.
That's powerful. That doesn't put you secondary, because primary love is that self-love, that inner guidance, that inner love, loving yourself enough so that you can then operate in your gift and then impact the world. You think too small. You think too small. Everybody's message tonight, you think too small. Stop thinking so small. You have a lot of doors that could be open to you because you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of experience, and you're damn good at what you do. So when you're ready, the doors are open. It's just when you're ready to follow the Spirit's leading.
Okay.
Just so you know. You have any questions or anything while we're here? Sound like your spirit guide is going to talk more today.
No, I just wanted to do this and just hear what I needed to hear.
Well, I'm glad we
So,
were able to do that. And I hope that that blesses your heart and you're able to take those things and try them. Did I send you the simple habit 30-day trial thing?
no, isn't it in your link tree? You said
Is it? Did I put it in there? I might have.
maybe not, but
I
you
don't,
had mentioned it before.
if it is, cool, go grab it. I only have a few left. There's only a few
Okay.
left. So use that. Find whatever is suiting you in that moment. You know, when you're feeling like I want to meditate because I'm anxious, or I want to meditate because I just woke up and I want to start my day this way, whatever it is, then you can go on there and search a specific topic. And the trial thing will give you 30 days of the full access. And then you can decide if you
Okay.
after that. But I love, 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 love that app.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I want
Cool.
to check back in next week. I want to know how, wait, somebody was supposed to check back in on Monday. Who was that? What was that about? I forgot.
I forgot to.
I have to go look at my notes and see if I wrote it down. So anyway, we'll check back in next week and tell me how that 7 days of meditation goes. Okay.
Will do.
All right.
Okay.
See you back in the room. Bye.